Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to another demo of one of our 450 ForgeFlow models that we have created. Yes, you heard it right, 450 models. Today, we're going to see how to manage customer returns in a simple, structured, and fully traceable way. Because, let's not kid ourselves, both you and I know that managing product returns is relatively simple. As companies grow, operations become more complex. More orders, more customers, more moving parts, and suddenly things start slipping through the cracks. Emails get lost, processes become manual, and teams don't always have a clear view of what's going on. And at some point, someone in the company ends up saying, wait, where is that return? And that's when problem starts. But what if you can turn all of this into a fully integrated, automated, and efficient workflow with the ForgeFlow RMA module? Alright, take your seat and grab your coffee, and let's go into it. Let's start with the simplest scenario. A customer reserved a product, so he proceeded to check it by opening the box, and surprise! He realized that the product is damaged, so he contacted the support team by sending an email to inform about the state of the product. That automatically creates a helpdesk ticket that will be notified to the support team. From that moment, the return process begins. The support team received the inbox, so now we have to go to the Helpdesk application. Here we can see the ticket that has just been created, so we open it and we immediately have all the key information. The ticket title, the customer, the destined user, and any relevant details like photos that the customer attached or the number of reference, for example. At the top of the screen, we can also see previous tickets from the same customer, which is always helpful because sometimes this is not the first small issue. From this ticket, we can create an RMA. We only need to click on Create RMA, then we select the original customer invoice or the sale number just right here, and as soon as we select it, all the necessary information is automatically filled in, because the system already knows the customer and the transaction. No manual input, no duplications, which means fewer mistakes and fewer "who entered this?" later conversations. Next, we have to define the operations we want to apply to the product. If there's no default configuration or if the customer hasn't specified their preferred solution on the helpdesk ticket, we can select it manually. We have several options, for example, replace the product, issue refund, repair it, or even manage drop shippings if the product was sent directly from the vendor. For example, this time we're going to select replace. Before moving forward, we can generate the return label. We only have to go to the actions menu right here and we can click on print label. We open it and review that everything is correct. Then we send directly to the customer email by clicking this button just right here. The label includes all the instructions needed to return the product. So from the customer's perspective, the process is clear and simple. They just need to print it, attach it to the package, and send it back. No back and forth emails, no confusion, no. Should I send it to that address or send it to that one? Now we click here and save the RMA, and then click on approve. At any moment, we can go back to the helpdesk ticket if we need to review or update something, but for now, we move forward. We click here on create incoming shipment and confirm it. At this point, the system has already prepared the return operation in the inventory. You can access from RMA or inventory app and receive it in the warehouse. So what's next? We have to create a delivery order to replace our customer product, but the system doesn't let us to take the next step. Let me see.
At that moment, we realized we don't have stock available.
And yes, this happens more often than we would like, especially right after someone said, "Bah, don't worry, we have plenty of stock." So what do? We have to go to the Purchase app, go to the header, and create a new purchase order. Here we have to click on New, select the vendor, add the product and quantity, and confirm the order. Once confirmed, we proceed with the standard reception process. Now, during the incoming quality check, we confirm that the product is damaged, so we need to mark it as failed, and from here we can create a quality alert and generate the supplier RMA. So we need to click on Create Supplier RMA, enter the necessary information as title, quantity, and reason, and notify the vendor we're returning these items. Then we have to select the operation. Remember, in this case, we're going to choose a refund. So we save it, approve the RMA, and then deliver the products back to the vendor. After validating the transfer, we proceed with the refund. We enter the reason, confirm it, and the refund is processed. Now, logistics and finance are fully aligned. which means no more situations like inventory says one thing and finance says another. But wait, we still need to deliver the products back to our customer. So instead of creating a purchase order from scratch, I will show you a quick tip. Pay attention. We go to the existing purchase order, here click on Actions, and then select Duplicate. We confirm it again and receive the products. This time, the quality check passes. And now, we have finally stock available. So, we go back to the RMA module, open the customer RMA, and proceed with the final step. We click here on Deliver Product and then validate the transfer. And just like that, the replacement product is sent to the customer. Now, the case is solved. The customer received the correct product, the issue is closed, and the entire process is fully documented and traceable. And this is the most common RMA flow. But of course, this is just one scenario. With the ForgeFlow RMA model, you can also repair products using integrated repair workflows, scrap defective items, replace products with alternatives, or handle discontinued items. But also you can manage supplier returns and even receive different product variants from vendor, even if there is discontinued items too. So what used to be a complex, manual, and disconnected process now is fully integrated and automated. With ForgeFlow RMA, returns are no longer a headache. They become a controlled, efficient, and customer-friendly part of your operations. And last but not least, it's time for you to try it on your returns. The process is simple. Visit ForgeFlow.cloud, create your instance, and say goodbye to your return complications. Because at the end of the day, it's not about managing returns. It's about keeping your customers. See you in the next video.